Hey Fabulous Doll people, I'm going to do a little coffees and dollies today. I also got my Amber dressed. So I'm supposed to be in San Diego right now, but San Diego decided to have their first hurricane since 1930, so my flight got canceled until Tuesday. I was going to house sit for my daughter also, and her concert got canceled. I don't know if the artist was flying in from California, but it's cost a lot of things. I took a whole week off. I was going to go, I had a puppy going to California. I was going to San Diego Airport. They were going to drive down from LA, pick up the puppy, and then my mom was driving down from, baby's so tired, baby, from Arizona to pick me up to go visit her for a week. And it wasn't so much getting in because the flight actually made it, but it was driving. So roads were closed. There was supposed to be flooding. The people from LA were nervous to drive down. My mom was nervous to drive down. So it wasn't getting into San Diego, I don't think. Though my flight was supposed to get there at 2:36. And my aunt who lives in San Diego said they're expecting the storm to fall at 2. Between 2 p.m. and 2 a.m. is when they were expecting the brunt of the storm. And I think it was, because originally it was going to be a Category 4 hurricane, and then I heard a tropical storm. But still, I saw the pictures out of Mexico where it's already hit, and the flooding is unbelievable. I mean, you take a place like California, it doesn't get a lot of rain, and then when said rain comes, it's a lot. Oh, I'll show you guys my cup. This is a really great coffee place that's next to this huge boulder that's just sitting. It's right before you go to one of the mountain passes. It's called the Rock House, and they also have the best avocado on sourdough toast I've ever had in my life, which sounds super simple, but they do it perfect. It's wonderful. Anyway, so my coffee mug plugs. I have so many coffee cups. So anyhow, so I had taken Friday off. I was going to house sit at my daughter's on Saturday. My plane was leaving Sunday. So then my boyfriend forgot I was leaving. I try to include every one of my plans, and there's always somebody who has no idea what's going on. Fortunately, it's not usually me, but sometimes. So he was going to come down Thursday. So Thursday, I got up really early in the morning. I got the whole house, all my housework that I had planned to put off until Friday done before I went to work. So then Friday, I was like, oh, all I have to do is yard work. Well, we've been having fires, and the air quality was super bad Friday. So when the air quality is really bad, it hurts my eyes, and I get plugged up, and I actually have a little bit of chest pain, and so I did a lot of napping on Friday. But halfway through Friday, because I would have woke up, just panicked and finished it, my daughter messaged me and said, oh, they canceled the concert, so I didn't have to come up Saturday. So then I was like, okay, cool, I have an extra day. And then my mom and the new puppy parents had started messaging me saying there's going to be a hurricane Saturday night, Sunday morning. So I got a notice from the airlines. I was going through Delta on yesterday, Monday, Sunday. So Saturday morning saying that, because I had already called a couple of times, and because I had bought cheap seats, I couldn't do anything until they told me I could do something, saying that my flight was probably going to be impacted by bad travel or bad weather. And apparently then I could have changed my flight. I didn't understand what I was reading. So all day my mom's bugging me, and I'm worrying about it. And so finally I called them. I said, look, the people that are coming with the puppy have to drive 4 hours. My mom's driving 4.5 hours. I said, and those roads are apparently going to be closed. I said, I don't want to drive. I said, it's a 5-hour drive for me to get to Seattle. I said, I don't want to drive up there and be sitting in the airport when I get the notice that we're not going. I said, I have a puppy with me. So he says, oh, you could have changed it this morning. I just didn't realize. So he changed the flight for me very nicely. I changed it to Tuesday just to be on the safe side, because on Friday, Saturday, they were saying that they were expecting dangerous weather from Saturday night to Monday night. So I just changed the flight to Tuesday. It's a good thing I had planned. I had really wanted a full 7 days, because last time when I went to visit my mom, I had one of those revelations that I need to take the day off, the day before and the day after off from work. And also that if you say you're going to go visit somebody for 6 days, you're really only visiting for 4, because you got travel on 2 of those days. So I was going to get in Sunday, and I wasn't going to fly out till Saturday. So I mean, I had like a full almost week see, it would have been Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it would have been 7 full days at my mom's, not counting the 2 days for travel. So that turned out to be a godsend because now when I go Tuesday, I will still have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days with my mom because I'll have those 2 bookend days of travel. I'll be there for 6 because I would have been there for 9 originally. But anyway, you know, everything works out the way it's supposed to work out. I guess I was really nervous about leaving the puppy, my runt. Or she's doing fantastic. She has doubled or tripled her weight. She's eating dry food sometimes. She's only getting formula, or she doesn't get formula. Well, she gets formula, but it's not the powdered stuff, it's the milk stuff. The milk replacer. Like, I've been giving her a couple feedings because she will not drink water out of the bowl, so I want to make sure she's not getting dehydrated. So she'll probably be okay. I actually planned to take her, but my vet said she was too small to withstand the pressures of flying because she's 2-3 pounds. So I had to leave her. Well, I'm going to have to leave her. I haven't left her yet. But it's nice to have a couple more days at the house, have a couple more days with the dogs. And the last couple days, all I want to do is doll stuff. Like, I'm so busy. This is how my squirrel brain works, you guys. Welcome to my squirrel brain. It's like, I'm super busy. I just want to do doll stuff. There's a lot of cool doll stuff going on right now. So there's a slight possibility I may be coming into a pretty big chunk of money at the end of the month. Got a lot of caveats with it, but still. So I was thinking I might put some of that back into my dolls. But I've been hesitant. So Paulianne Dolls opened up her face-up commissions. They are going to be open until, I think, tomorrow afternoon. She'll still be taking requests. And I really want to get my Amber and my Fafner done. Face-up, I'd say face-ups and eyes are probably kind of level. As for things that I can't stand to see a doll sit around without, clothes, they can sit naked for a long time. Like, it bothers me. I'll look at them and think, God, get that doll some clothes. But I don't, it's not the same thing. The face-ups and the eyes bug the crap out of me. And so I've been dying to get Amber done. Who's sitting here? I'll show you guys here in a minute. I got her dressed, sort of. Let's see what happened. And I've been dying to get Fafner done. I really have no idea how I want to do Fafner, though. So I started looking at makeup mock-ups on Thursday while I was still at work, because I think that's when Paulianne opened up her commissions. And I don't know. I think my original plan had been to have her sort of mirror my Miwa, because that's supposed to be her familiar. But I don't know. I don't have any clue what I want to do with her. Paulianne said she would also blush the horns, which I really want to do. I saw another owner did that themselves, and it looked great because they're clear. But there's that. But her face-ups are expensive, which rightfully so, they're beautiful. And she has you pay as soon as the doll shows up. So that would be money I'd have to have pretty quick. She's going to open up again in December, so I'm thinking I probably will wait until December. My other big, so I have 2 other things that are sort of gnawing away at me, well, 3 really. Do Dolls Dreams opened up their Miss Marionette line, which is her SD line. And it wasn't, she has another SD doll she's working on, which I think is more the one I would prefer. That one is more mature looking. But I've been waiting for an SD from her. I love her dolls. And I love the resin color and the look of the resin. And I guess they're great posers, which means, not a whole lot to me, but it's something, but not a lot. And when the Miss Marionette line came out, I was super excited, but the body is kind of immature, and the faces, for the most part, are kind of immature. There's 2 I like. Carlotta. I forget the other girl. I think Carlotta was the one I was going to get this time, and then maybe go for the other girl next time. And I think they would be really cute little demon girls, because there's, I think they would be really cute little demon girls. And she had beautiful resin colors. She had option this time. I do have 3 things on layaway that I need to get paid off. I really want to put some more stuff on layaway at Denver Doll. Last time I checked, they still had a Crow Witch from Fairyland, which I really want. And then that new Egyptian vampire girl came out, and I really want her so bad. And I know that Denver Doll probably doesn't have any right now, because once the order closes, you're just out. But then she always orders extras, so I should be able to get one. And I really need some Fairyland bodies so bad. The one head that I had sent off to the new artist, she finished her. Took quite a while. I was getting a little nervous, but not super nervous, but a little nervous. And she's beautiful. She came out just stunning, just totally worth the wait. Really gorgeous, just came out gorgeous. So I really am excited to get her a body. So, you know, there's all these things. So then there's the Dolls Dream order. So I'm like, do I do it now? I don't really have the money. She does have layaway. She has a pretty long layaway. The down payment isn't very much. So I'm still on the fence about that. The thing of it is like I really like them and I really want to get one. But Yummy Sweet Dolls, I forget the name of the doll. I want to say Lotus, but I'm not sure. Is her pre-orders next weekend, and I really want one. And I want one mainly because I want the body for a color theory. There is a faceplate for sale right now, and if I do come into that money, I probably will buy it. It's Iris or Erie. I don't know where to put the S from. We'll see. We'll see if I have the money. We'll see if somebody else doesn't snatch it up first. It's kind of a lot, as they tend to be. But the Yummy Sweet Dolls Lotus body, I don't really like the bust on it. It's kind of small, and she doesn't have bust options because she wanted to make sure it could fit into slim MSD clothes. But hybrid's really super cute with the color theory, like real super cute. So I feel like if I got that faceplate, I don't know, I kind of want to get a couple just for the bodies. Of course, I probably won't be able to afford to do that, but that would be, in a perfect world, that's what I would do. So, and then I know that Logan Dolls had told me that for Halloween she was planning to do her SD-sized Pym as a vampire, and I have to have that doll or I'll die. So there's that. And then Magic Mirror is going to be releasing Bronwyn, and she said she was going to do Maeve and Moira, and she had told me she would do them in vampires for me if I wanted. So those are dolls that I want. And then Amadas still has the big elf girl, which they haven't quite dropped yet, but it's coming. I really had wanted to put her on layaway before it even started. And then they actually have another elf girl, which isn't that one, who I really like, who comes in SD and MSD size, and they've been having full sets of them. The problem with the full sets is they almost always do small or medium busts, and I want the large bust. But that's another doll that I want. So those are dolls I know that are coming, that I know that I want, and that's probably all I'll be able to afford for new dolls anyway. And then I have the Coral Reef doll girl also on layaway. Yeah, it's a real bummer to be in the hobby when you're broke. Like when I had more money, it was more of a, where do I spend the money? Now it's like, how much money am I really going to have? I know where I want to spend it because my options are so much more limited, but on to more pressing things like that. So I got my Amber mostly dressed today. I didn't put the little bug eye thing on her. It goes across her forehead because I put it up there. It's kind of cute, but it messed with her stunning Sophie Molly wig, and that's just not a thing that's going to happen. Also, and I can't remember their name. If I do, I was actually looking for them right before I filmed this video. There's a person on Instagram who makes eyes that has 6mm with a 2 pupil, I think. And I thought they would be perfect for her compound eye, and I'm going to try to order a pair for her for that. So I didn't get her other, I'm trying to figure out how to hold her so you guys can see her. I guess like that. I didn't get her other arm thing on. I've got to get a hold of, oh, my light went off. Sorry, hold on. Okay. I've got to get a hold of, it was Pasha or Anastasia Fashion Dolls had this little hook thing they used because, Lord. So here's her outfit. It's very pretty. I forgot she was topless. You can see where her, so you guys can even see where her tattoo got smeared, which I didn't even notice right away. Like, it's supposed to curl all the way up And I don't think you can see from the camera, but like I can see what the tattoo is supposed to look like, and it's supposed to look really pretty. It's not terrible. I think I brought it up before because it looks kind of like cool shading almost, but it's kind of a bummer. Because I'm just smitten with this doll. Every time I get her out, I am again amazed by her. I just love her so much. But I got one of the arm things on, but I couldn't get the other one on. They use these. It almost looks like lace, but it's stretchy and but it's very small. So this killed me to get this one on. So then when I was trying the other one, it was becoming a problem. I was like, well, let's do it later. And this one's only partially buttoned up, but it's on there, you know. And I think it looks cute. And then I took out one of my Bath and Body Works empty candles that I keep for seats, and she sits perfectly on it, and she looks very adorable on it, and I'm super excited. I wish that Coral Reef would sell stands, because I would love to have her on a stand. I just really like this outfit. It's so pretty, and the details, I gotta say, I'm just in love with the company. I think they just do great work. I can't wait to get her face up done. I can't wait to get her other set of eyes. I just think she's such a gorgeous doll, and her face is so pretty. I'm pretty excited for the other one I'm getting. I'm getting the, I want to say, starts with a C. I want to say Carol, but that could be wrong. She's supposed to be like a circus girl, I think. I don't know that pose. And I'm getting her, the face on that doll is gorgeous, like just a beautiful elf doll. I love their elf dolls. There's a couple I missed I had wanted to get, so I'm getting her. And I'm actually going to put her in the Red Queen outfit and paint her different. Of course, I didn't get the face up again, which, because like her, I will not ship her outside of the country. I'm just not going to with her ears, and it's such a thin resin. Like you can feel just by touching it, it would break so easy. So I might, wherever I send her, yeah, it's got to be in the States. I just can't have her going out of the States. Like my Fafner, I'm okay with her because she's got the ears too, but they're not like real spindly like these are. So I really want to go to Resin Rose next year. I want to go with my daughter. My daughter lives quite close to it now, so I could go to her house, bring some dolls, be able to sleep and collect myself, and then go without having it be quite the scene it was last time. Because I really have got to get some dolls restrung. It's just a thing that like has to happen. She needs her hands. My poor vampire Sue, my first doll, her arms are literally falling off of her. Like there's a gap. Stupid. I have a bunch of dolls that need restrung. So my whole, obviously when I go, I want to bring a couple grand. Not that, I have to admit, the conventions for me are not a lot of doll buying. I always thought they would be, but most of the dolls that are there aren't what I'm looking for. I wish now that I had been in MSDs when I went to Pacific Northwest BJD Expo, because Depths of Dolls was there, and they had dragger dolls, and I had been waiting for an SD for them for a while, and then of course now I'm doing MSD, so I gave up. Somebody had one secondhand I was really interested in, but I couldn't quite swing it. There's been a couple of secondhand dolls I couldn't quite swing. One of them I actually put on layaway, and then I had to take the puppy to the vet a couple of times, and the lady was very nice and was willing to wait, but then somebody else was interested in her, and I said, just sell her. I said, I don't know. My puppy's doing much better, and I don't think I'll have any more unexpected vet visits from her, but yeah, just at the time I was like, I don't know what's going to go on, and every time I think, oh, this is her last vet visit, then we would have to go again, and you know. She's doing really good though. She's doing really good. I was going to show you guys her, but she's asleep somewhere. Oh, she's in the cat tree asleep, so if she was attacking me, I would have picked her up and shown you guys her. She's a very cute little girl. So anyway, so that's that. Yep, I like her in her clothes. I'm going to like her in her seat. She's been sitting on the floor. She's in between my two twiggling girls, and I haven't really done anything with her. She was in front of the Vesuvia, which she was supposed to be the familiar for, but then I sold my Vesuvia. I had a lot of good plans for her, but I just needed the money. I was trying to get my other doll stuff paid off, and she had a really pretty face up that I liked, but wasn't really my style, and I couldn't see myself wiping that face up. It was so gorgeous. And she actually went to somebody who had been looking just for the Vesuvia head. Oh, see, look, it popped open. These things are so hard. And I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't. See, oh, they're a little bit where you can see my face through the holes. Those little holes, and they're stretchy. They got to go over these little buttons, but they're small. So, and I know if I get like a, I have been using something, what have I been using? It's just a little, God, I forget. It's just a little piece of metal that I put in, you pull it, and you can pull it over. And what I've seen people use is very small crochet hooks, and that's what I need. Oh, I'm gonna go to Michael's. I'm at my mom's because we don't have one up here that's close, and I will get one there because I don't know how else to get them on. And I keep getting them on, and then they look like they're on, and then they pop off, so. Anyway, so I guess she basically just has this part on, which I got her underwear on okay. And they have them in the back, but those ones were bigger, so it was easier. So I thought, oh, these will be easy too, and no. They are. I need to get her shoes on. I totally spaced that I have her shoes. So I think I'll do that next. So anyway, hope you guys are having a great Dolly day. I hope you're in a hurricane and wildfire free zone, though they seem to be kind of everywhere right now, those wildfires. Sit on your thing and it'll fall and break in here. I'll see you guys in the next video if I deem this one to be even interesting enough to post. All right, bye.